life right now is a movie. Yeah, wish the soundtrack was groovy. Too bad I'm frustrated, I'm moody. Yeah, just need a happy ever after.
Hey honey bunches, my name's Phoebe if you're new. Welcome. I usually do vegan, groovy, gluten-free, delish, homey food stuff. However, we're taking a brief interlude from that today and doing something a bit fun, a bit unoriginal. I feel like celebrating this new little evolution of my wardrobe in a fun little vid. So today I'm going to show you the sort of wardrobe update I've done, which is not something I do very often at all, but I've been craving it for a long while. I don't think I'm the only one who can say that 2020 maybe did weird things to your wardrobe, like made pants lose their shape and resemble sweatpants, tracksuit pants, and made you feel very uninspired in what you're wearing, because maybe not half the fun, but a portion of the fun is, and it's okay that it is to take it out into the wild. Just to give a bit of context, when I was 15, 16 and started a blog, it was quite fashion focused. I really loved dressing like a vintage granny with like 60s influence, and going to vintage markets was a big hoot. And I got really sick of that and sort of rejected a lot of like the feminine influence in that style that I was rocking, and was happy more towards the tomboyish androgy, still feminine, but androgy end of the spectrum. But now I find myself craving a bit more femininity in my style, while also wanting to sort of dress how I did when I was like 3 or like 5 and wore leggings and turtlenecks and velvet overalls, and I was very cute, little plump, cutely dressed child with a little mop, which might be coming. I'm constantly thinking about it. But as well as thinking fondly of that and wanting to embrace that a bit, which I guess is a late 90s, 2000s era situation, I also want to look a bit sexy. There's a Jessie Cave cartoon which I'll try and find which encapsulates that. I mostly buy my clothes at op shops, charity shops, but I've been increasingly frustrated at how that can sort of make more holes in your wardrobe and make it less efficient. And so I've kind of come to the conclusion that it might be a smart idea for me to get a few basics, mainly like tees. Definitely could do with another white one and maybe a blue one and maybe a good pair of jeans, because how many good pairs of jeans end up at op shops? It might be a smart move. And the whole fast fashion avoiding world, it's like anything, it's just do your best, but don't beat yourself up for not being perfect. It's kind of impossible to have a 100% sustainable wardrobe. Yes, it might not require as much money, but it would require other resources like time and luck, and another type of capital, having access to those neck of the woods that have the groovy secondhand clothing. My style at the moment can be categorized in a number of ways. That is, I lean towards cooler colors because those make my yellow / reddishly prone skin tone, just calms that down a bit. So we all know I wear lots of blue, we all know I've worn lots of purple in the past, so I think I'm reining that back slightly. And I'm introducing some green into my closet, which I'm very happy about. And trying to not feel so self-conscious about white, because even though that's not a warm colour, it can make you a bit more conscious of your skin in its blank canvas-like effect. I also prioritise comfort in what I wear. Obviously that's subjective to each person. I hear other people saying their wardrobe revolves around comfort, and I'm like, hell, that does not sound comfortable to me. But I don't like things too tight around here anymore. I've done that enough in my life. I like to be warm, hence why I haven't got many pants in my wardrobes that sort of flare out at the bottom, even though I like that style. I don't like drafts, and most importantly, I don't like anything that's too high rise, because with digestive issues, you want your tummy to feel free and safe and okay. So nothing too tight around the middle is crucial. So in addition to feeling very tired, read my wardrobe, and I literally wear things till they have holes in them. I'm not joking. If I find something I like, it won't be going to an op shop at the end of its life. It'll be chopped up for rags. On a very practical note, entering autumn and winter, I did not have enough warm clothes, especially jumpers. I'd kind of only worn 2 jumpers on rotation for the last year, and I was very over them. And now I think I'm set for like 50 years. I've got enough jumpers to last me forever. How I made this wardrobe update was with the help of Depop. I'm not a walking talking advertisement for them. I know there's many problems with driving up charity shop prices, because there's a whole ethical conversation to be had around this, but driving up the prices in charity shops and taking away the availability of cool stuff in those shops because people are buying them and then reselling it on Depop. But what I found very helpful was being able to use a search bar and try and fill in those gaps in my wardrobe. and I'm very astounded at everything I found. I think luck played a major part in it because I found so many good things that were perfect fit for me. Also, I'd like to acknowledge the privileges in having the body that I do. That's a very accessible size and has a lot of cool clothes in that size, or cool clothes to me. Now when I dress, feel a bit more put together, as opposed to everything's fine except I'll just be cold today because I don't have a jumper that fits this outfit. I mean, that's stupid, but we're not having any of that crappy self-talk anymore. I'd just like to finish on the point that I'm not a huge fan of clothing shopping, even after saying all that, because even at 23 with plenty of practice at it, I still occasionally make mistakes in that I buy something that I think I will wear lots and I don't, and then I beat myself up over that, and I definitely put too much specialness on it, on having to wear that item to death, which is what I tend to do with clothes, and it can trigger a lot of beating up. Probably my perfectionism coming out. So I'm very chuffed that I've had a successful clothing purchasing moment, and now I can put that to the side and just wear it and not engage in that mildly high stakes activity. Also, I'd just like to say that there is so much pressure put on individuals to buy clothes from certain sources, and yes, we should totally support small businesses if we can. There are so many groovy small brands out there. Gemma Walsh just did a video. Yes, I know that's partly why this video is unoriginal, but Gemma Walsh did a video talking about her favourite Australian-based sustainable clothing brands. Time and access to charity shops is not what everyone has, and let's stop blaming individuals who are trying when it's major corporations and companies. What are fashion brands? Conglomerates? I don't know what the word is. There is so much that they could be doing, and the responsibility really does lie with them. Also, a friend and I were talking the other day how sometimes a little fashion shopping trip with your mum is one of the most healing, important activities on the planet. And I thought, I haven't done that in probably as long as I've been buying my own clothes. Also, I have a suspicion that we will be going to Uniqlo together for a couple of staples. That side-by-side opportunity for intimate discussion will probably do us good. So, many pieces to the puzzle. Hope you enjoy the video.
Hey honey bunches, ready for a dysfunctional voiceover? Let's just do a PSA and say that all my dancing and like random modelling of outfits is done with sarcasm, because I can't do that. Not my forte. All the outfits are kind of with just the same pairs of pants. These ones are like a mum jeans skinny cut Uniqlo one, and I like because they're like mum jeans but not as thick fabric, so you know they don't render you immobile. You've seen that outfit before in a previous video, but like, oh, how nice is that outer little sweater? So my colours, this is a wool country road vest, and I'm really liking vests, especially with a little tee underneath. Yeah, I love how they look, a bit preppy, is that the right word? Then there's me going who me, because I never dress in so little pattern. I even grabbed my pattern mug for a bit of, I don't know, emotional support. But yeah, I'm really liking the all blue cozy sweater vibe. This was similarly a, I don't know, turtleneck, very cozy jumper for when it gets a bit cooler. I feel like a teacher, or I don't know, 30-year-old mum. And this has a nice fleck in it. Then this is a cord, like ripped casual, just chill, not too warm outer layer. Got a bit of an artist vibe. I'm probably going to paint blue flowers on it to match this jacket I saw by a LA clothing label. Then this is a pajama top I made recently in an adult sewing class, and I think I might get away with wearing it as just like a, I don't know, base layer. My mum's like, don't do that, Phoebe, but I kind of like it. Here's another vest. It's a woolen one. This was a Depop find. I love how like studenty I feel in it. It's really toasty and cute. This is a new favorite jumper. Oh my gosh, how the collar like sits flicked up, I think looks really good with my hair up. Makes me really want to cut my hair off. And then this ski jacket was a great find. It was an op shop one, and it has like a nice towel inner layer. Not too hot. And usually this stuff's in men's large sizes, I feel, so lucky with the sizing on that. And then this is just a very safe, I don't know, good for nanning, I feel, jumper. Very my colours, fits lovely. And this is super cute. It has little love hearts on it. And I love the purple. I love the richness of it, and looks great with a white underlayer. Only thing with that jumper is it has sort of puffed sleeves, like a 70s vibe, and I'm not sure about that, but she's working on it. Then this is just a nice wool long sleeve v-neck again. Who's she doing that? But we're definitely converted. Looks great with that scrunchie, and I think this top combo looks good with jeans, or these are the brown cord pants I have. And I finally found a jumper that in my mind, I know I probably come across as really anal in how monochromatic I dress, but this jumper, yeah, works with these cord pants, although I do sort of tuck it under a bit because it is a rather long and definitely one for when it gets a bit cooler and look a little ridiculous in the autumn sunshine. That's everything. Thank you for watching, honey bunches. This was fun. And yay, I don't have to think about acquiring clothes for a long while yet. Happy wearing them to me. Hooray! See ya.